That's the first I've really heard of that, to be honest. So, no, I'm certainly not one of those players. And the players that I've spoke to, I haven't heard that. It is what it is. Going into this summer, I copped some criticism for taking some time off in the first half of the Shield season, spending time with my family, because the reality was we didn't know what was going to happen going forward, and that was the reason that I chose to take some time off to deal with these kind of situations. No, it's not ideal. We'd all love to be running around outside, as everybody in Australia would love to be doing that right now, and we understand that we're going to have to make some sacrifices to get this tour done. But as I said at the start, I knew that coming in especially, and we all knew we were going to get some curveballs, and this is just one of them. What India are doing, I haven't really thought too much about. I've seen the photo. It is what it is. People a lot higher than me are sorting that out. So as a group and me personally, we're not worried too much about what India are doing outside of the cricket ground. So that's a situation that they'll deal with, and we can't do much about it. No, we obviously prefer not to. The schedule's been rolled out and we prefer to stick to that. There was speculation about staying in Melbourne, Cricket Australia being firm, that we'll stick to the schedule that we rolled out at the start of the summer. So I would expect us to go to the Gabba, regardless if that is more of a quarantine-based hotel to the ground and play, come home. We fully expect to be going to Brisbane to play the Gabba Test. There's no secret that we like starting the summer there for that exact reason. Our record's very good there, and we tend to play good cricket there. India got a great bowling lineup and a great team, so we certainly won't take it for granted when we get there and play them. But we would love to play at the Gabba. 2 games. If it went 2 games back to back at the SCG, would obviously not be something that we would want to do. We'd be much more comfortable going and playing the schedule as it rolls out. There's no secrets. We love the Gabba and we want to get there. I think they've bowled terrifically well up until this point, especially Melbourne. Probably got a lot more spin and bounce than probably what we expected in the first innings. That was a little bit of a shock. I don't think we expected that to come into play like it did. So we didn't adapt quick enough to that wicket with catches around the bat. But Steve's played against Ashwin plenty of times before this, and he's been very, very successful on our wickets against him. So I'm sure that he'll be fine, no problems at all. They're a tough spin duo to crack. They're very consistent, but we're going to have to find a way. That's the nature of the beast. No, not really. There was none of that. Justin spoke to me and asked if I'd be comfortable to do it. There was certainly no one pushed me into doing it or directed me to do it. I said I'm more than comfortable to go up there and open the batting. It didn't worry me too much. In terms of Davey coming back, I saw it as an opportunity to show that I was versatile enough to bat from 1 to 7. I've batted in pretty much every position in the Test lineup, so I saw it as a real positive opportunity. And going forward, tours going forward, then they've got someone that can cover every position if something does go wrong. Obviously, I can wicket keep as well if something happened to Tim. So I saw it more of a positive than a worrying about getting picked in the side. I think I'm a bit past that now. My spot's been speculated for 10 years now, and I'm pretty used to that by now, so I'll just go out and do what I can do. Yeah, there's been a lot of talk around it. I'm not that aggressive, to be honest. I think people get carried away with the way that I play in white ball compared to red ball. Over my first class career, I'm not a dasher by any stretch of the imagination, so I'll give myself a good chance. Davey, we all know what Davey does. He's a dangerous player at the top of the order, and they're hard to come by, guys that average nearly 50 and can strike it at what Davey does. So there's been a lot of talk around the strike rate and, all that kind of stuff, but standing in the field, India have been under pressure with our bowlers for a long period of games as well. I think, the last test, most of our bowlers are going under 2.5 and over as well for a lot of that test match, and then it kind of flowed on from there and they got away from us a little bit. But that's tough, hard test cricket. It's not easy to score. If it was, if you could just walk out there and hit every ball for 4, of course you would. But test cricket is called test cricket for a reason, because it tests you mentally, and the bowlers keep challenging you. It's not easy. You can say you're going to go out there and try and smash every ball, but reality is you're not going to get enough balls to hit. So, guys have played Test cricket long enough in this lineup and have done well over a long period of time that they'll find ways to score. It's been, as I said, the wickets have been probably the thing that's hit us a little bit more than we probably expected. You know, pink ball, we always expected to nip around and do quite a bit, but the MCG nipped for a little bit and then took more spin than probably we expected. So we've got to be better than that and adapt quicker to those situations. And, Sydney may take spin as well. So we've just got to be prepared for that. Yeah, I've had a chat with him, just chit-chat, a little bit about obviously how he's going with the concussions and stuff like that, but he seems in a really, really good place. I haven't played a lot of cricket with Will, and I couldn't tell you if he's any better or any worse than when it's happened to him previously, but he seems in a really good place, seems eager to get back around the team and wants to play Test cricket. So seeing him come back in the squad is a real positive that shows that he really wants to play Test cricket. Him just coming back into the Test squad, we didn't know if he'd come back at all, and him to come back and put his hand up for selection shows me that he wants to be here and he wants to play Test cricket. So that's a positive for everyone in Australian cricket.